I'm extremely proud of leading the nation in graduation success rate. I think it's a wonderful comment on our college. Also a wonderful comment on the Ivy League, where all the schools are highly ranked. And so when you look at your dream for a student athlete when they come in, well, obviously it's to graduate, and to take your graduation rate and have it be the highest in the country is something that we're absolutely proud of. First thing it says about Dartmouth is that we're bringing students here who are representative of the student body, which I think obviously is one of our goals. But it also speaks to the passion that the students show in the classroom as well. And so the average Division I graduation rate is right around 80%. So at 99.7, I think the student athletes here have done a wonderful job. When I think of our teams, I actually think of them as classrooms. And so our objective with our athletic teams is to fulfill the mission of the college, which is to educate our students and help produce leaders. I think athletics is a particularly interesting way to do it, and I've often told people that really our teams, it's like we have 34 laboratories, and those are laboratories on leadership and laboratories on teaching. The only difference is we make our mistakes in public, and sometimes you lose in public, and it's a very visible entity. So I think that actually changes the teaching dynamic somewhat. But I think the mission of the institution, it's our job to fit under that umbrella. Dartmouth Peak Performance is really programming that already existed, in addition to some new programming to influence the personal, academic, and athletic potential of each one of our students. We put this into place with a lot of support from the institution and a wonderfully generous anonymous gift. And what it's really enabled us to do is to more laser focus the programming that we bring to student athletes to impact those three major areas of their lives. I think one of the areas we're most excited about is the ability to impact the leadership potential of our student athletes. So we have a wonderfully generous gift that will allow us to enable every one of our Dartmouth student athletes to go through a 4-year leadership program so that we can actually be intentional about creating leadership and not leave it to accident. I meet with every captain, every one of our captains, for somewhere between a half hour or more. And I'm constantly struck by how thoughtful they are, how hardworking they are, and how much they want to succeed, and how much their athletic experience means to them. It's really, really quite unique.